Here's a quick look at the corset or bustier that I made for my doll out of duct tape to match her boots. First, what I did was cut out a pattern, fold it in half of what I kind of wanted it to be shaped like. I put it on masking tape like I usually do. Trimmed the bottom piece a little bit because I need to make sure that she could sit down properly. You see that part is shorter. Next, I put it on duct tape. Then I cut it out. Trimmed around the edges, put the little slits around it so that I could cover the whole thing. This is how it looked once I was done covering the pieces. Basically, after that, checked it against the doll, make sure everything was still good. After that, I needed to make the part for the bust, and I decided to go with the other color for that. Same process as the rest of the bustier. Clipped around the circle. Also made a split down the middle, toward the middle. Next, I placed holes where the lace would be. I did that on all the pieces where I wanted it to lace up. Basically, there's quite a few pieces, and that's what give it the shape that I needed it to fall into, is by lacing it. What I used was a needle and some string. Here's the first part that I did, which was the side. Here's as I got a little further, did the sides, did the back. There's one in the front. There's a couple on the side where the side of the hips are, the back of the hips. But basically, I put string in all those pieces. After that, this is when it was done. It was time to put it on the doll and get everything cinched up. The first part I cinched up was that middle seam. Then I just kept going all the way around till everything fit pretty well, and you can see had no problems. What I like about this is that it doesn't have to be exact to your doll. Next, I glued the pieces that would make the bust area. Bedazzled, 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 and this is the finished product. I didn't record the bedazzle part, but there's a lot of that, as you can see. It closes in the back of her neck with a snap. It matches her boots. I still have to trim all those strings down. I haven't done that part yet. And she needs a headpiece and a skirt or some pants to match it. I haven't decided yet, but it turned out pretty good. I'm really satisfied with the way it turned out. The hardest part was the lacing. The most fun part was the bedazzling, of course. As you can see, everything fits really well. Now she just needs some bottoms and, again, a headpiece to match it. And here's my girl. Toodles!